all yours.
Good evening, and welcome back to Midnights in Metro Manila. I am Danger as storyteller, and joining us are our colorful cast of characters. Please introduce yourselves.
I'm Frances Velasquez, as played by Dandy.
I am Gregorio, as played by Matt Gador.
I'm Soma, as played by Raftilis Reyes.
And I am Victoria, played by Rena.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
We last left our coterie off in the wake of a trial, contending with their own mortalities as the possibility of the true death and punishment came close. Suffice it to say, every single kindred there made it out unscathed. Everything went a lot better than expected. Now the ball approaches. It is about 2 days before it, when the coterie awakens to a message. My office now. It's there. Dear Baroness, sending an uncharacteristically curt message. Something must be wrong.
I wonder who's in trouble.
So,
Well then, I suppose I should be getting to the Baroness's.
Well, I hope I'm not in
this
trouble.
was, by the way, in a group chat directed to you three. To Francis, to Goyo, and to Victoria. A brand new one, which she apparently made in her distress, as it appears.
Oh.
Well, I'm
See you all
going
there.
I'm gonna just send a thumbs up message, a reply. Fix my hair up and ride my motorcycle to the Baroness's place.
How do the other kindred travel?
I've booked a grab share, and I'm on my... Well, I booked a ride share, which is a grab, and I'm on my way.
I got a taxi.
Somehow you all arrive at the same time, blessed by the traffic gods of the Philippines. The streets are unusually clear tonight. And you see upon each other's faces a look of worry as you enter the building and the elevator.
What do you think it is?
I was wondering if a certain Malkavian is in trouble.
I was strangely wondering the same thing.
I would
For some
never be in trouble with the Baroness. I'll fix it myself.
Oh no, I was wondering if a Malkavian was also in trouble.
Malkavians, I swear.
Didn't have time to look into the future today.
The elevator door opens, and you see a familiar face. It is Enrique Escolar, who just recently presided over your trial. He meets your gazes, and as you exit the elevator and he enters, he smiles, like a knowing smile.
Enrique?
And he walks past you, Victoria, and he presses a button on the elevator as you walk out, and it closes. And just as it does, he says, "Good night."
I don't
Well,
feel.
that's not ominous.
Uh,
I feel very slimy.
right now, the door to the Baroness's office is still locked, so you wait in the area outside. But you do hear yelling. Both sides. Someone else, some familiar voice.
Oh, is that?
That sounds like I'm going to go in straight into the room.
The door, as you reach for the doorknob, it opens, and you see before you Soma, whom you have not seen in a while. You also notice that the Baroness's desk is leaning to one side, and a mark of her fist is embedded in one section of it.
Just got the task.
Oh.
It's okay. We'll have it replaced. Well,
He is fuming. If Kindred still had functional arteries, you would have seen a vein throbbing in her head. And she says, "Tell them what you did. Tell them what you've been doing. What I had to find out from Enrique Escolar of all people."
Please, you still listen to that slimy son of a bitch? Come on.
You underestimate what he can do. You are lucky he came to me. You are lucky he did not bring it to the rest of the barony. Tell them what you did.
Which one?
which one? Soma?
Drugs. The blood. Tell them.
I took some blood from some willing people who
Oh.
had some stuff coursing through their delicious veins. I mean,
Oh, so
In
Come on.
exchange for
in exchange for some illicit substances, to say the
Soma.
least. Guys gotta get some
Mas-
blood. It's been a while.
Oh. Masquerade breach, though.
We just finished a trial with the
Come on,
Masquerade
man.
breach.
They're vegged out as it is. It's not like they're gonna be like, oh, this dude's a vampire. Oh. I mean, what's the damage, really?
I mean, he kind of has a point. If they told anyone their story, and they find out that they were high the entire time, would anyone really believe them?
You shush for a second, alright? We just finished a trial with the Masquerade breach, and now you bring another one right onto our doorstep.
oh, this one is not going to trial. Enrique, in all his slime and ichor, decided it would be better if I owed him a favor instead of bringing this to light.
Soma. Aren't
Hate that
you
bastard.
pushing your status as Baroness's childer a little
For all I care.
extra?
For all I care. I haven't seen Mother in 10 years. So,
You might
doesn't
not
really
care
matter.
about the consequences of your actions. But you don't know what's happening out there. You do not.
When's the last time you've actually been in the world, mother? You stay up here in your high horse, in your high castle, while I'm actually there with the people in the streets. And it's it's a shame because the only reason why I said yes was because we would change. I thought we would change a lot of things, but I guess that was a lie.
Oh, if only you knew. If only you knew what was going on there.
If only you knew.
Let's all calm down a bit, alright? We don't want this whole building to collapse over the two of you fighting. We'll try and fix whatever Soma has done.
Yes, we'll clean up this messy boys mess.
Seems to be something we're good at.
What, cleaning up masquerade breaches? Yes, it seems like that's what we all do nowadays. But yes, we will try and fix this to the best of our abilities and make sure that Enrique will not be
Yes.
given that favor.
That is moot, unfortunately. The fact that he has not told anyone is the only thing tying him to that favor. Whatever it might be, I will be obliged to give it whatever he asks for down the line. And the unfortunate truth of this is that because it is a breach of our laws, of the rules, he can ask for whatever he wants.
What did he ask for?
Nothing yet.
It's Enrique. So anything you can think of would be worse. That's for sure.
Mother, is it really worth it? All of us and all this risk for...
I bear the risk and I bear it alone.
Well,
Not your.
what proof does Enrique have of this breach? Soma, what did he find?
I honestly don't know. It's mother who's called me here, and I didn't.
Surveillance footage,
Surveillance.
What else do we
Gosh.
know?
pictures.
Did I look good in them
And-
at least?
Soma, please.
Oh, it would be unlikely.
You look not like yourself right now.
That's
I feel-
generous, Victoria.
Please, Toreador.
The fangs are out, ladies and gentlemen. But I think we have a bigger issue to address right now. I mean, if Victoria and I can set aside our differences, I'm sure the two of you can as well, Soma.
Of course. I'm a cultured and diplomatic kindred.
No fighting. No
Oh, no.
fighting.
You're seriously telling that
course
to me?
not.
Soma, please.
All right, fine. I'll play long.
Tell me.
Thank
You
you.
will do what is necessary to silence this issue.
So, what is necessary?
It seems my childer has seen fit to gamble with the lives of these poor kine. Why not let him understand the weight of that? Silence. That is what I want.
What are you gonna do? Do you expect us
No.
to...
What are you gonna do?
What do you expect me to do? You expect me to kill them?
I expect the problem to never arise again.
Well, that's... They're not gonna talk.
You don't know
I-
that.
I know them.
But there is
No.
evidence, recorded evidence, and recorded evidence of an investigation against this group of drugged out individuals.
In that case, maybe we can destroy the evidence.
Oh, that goes without saying. But you said they won't talk. How can you be sure? You say you know them?
They're my friends.
Friends doesn't mean anything once you are embraced.
Friends means
But-
something to them.
But. Well. Do you have them under compulsion?
No. I have them under...
What? Some stupid guise of friendship?
It's not a stupid guise of
Loyalty.
friendship.
All well and good.
I don't remember
until-
the last time you've actually had legitimate human interaction, but these people are trustworthy. They are my friends.
Okay. Okay, Soma. But what about when
Jesus.
Enrila comes around and dominates them?
Enrique
You make a
comes
fair point.
around and tell them to just jump off the building. Just to get
Jump
to
off
you.
the
Not
building
before.
would be easier for us. What if he tells them to talk?
I just...
It'll put the whole kindred society in Metro Manila in danger. This is like, Soma, please understand, this is a big masquerade breach that we have on our hands, and the only person who knows it right now is Enrique. That's a lot of power on his hands right now.
I just didn't want to be caught up in the coterie anymore. This isn't
Well-
worth it.
What you do affects all of us, reflects on all of us. You are not the only one at risk here.
Yeah, you didn't want to get caught up in the coterie, but the coterie got caught up all in you.
Okay. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna deny.
So, we destroy evidence, and
Move your
are
friends.
you going to blood bond them?
No. Well, not... We don't have to do anything to them. Just let me talk to them.
We have to move them. You have to understand that, right, Soma? Because right
You know-
now, Enrique knows who they are. Enrique knows their faces. Enrique knows exactly where to find them.
Alright, but where are we gonna move them to? In this economy? Are you serious?
Whatever you
Where-
do, tell me after.
Of
I have
course.
other pressing matters to attend to. Now on a broken freaking desk. Leave my office, please. And I'm sorry I was so curt, he says to Goyo, Francis, and Rina.
Understandable, mother.
You see her
But
like
here would
calming
make
down a little
beast of
bit.
any of us.
You see her calming down a little bit, like from her what you thought was the first time in a long time you've seen her in near frenzy, in absolute fury.
I'm gonna walk out the doors because I'm tired of this.
Well, I'm gonna go and catch up to Soma. But I will see you and update you later, Mother.
Thank you.
I suppose I'll also be leaving.
Thank you, Baroness. I hope you have a good evening.
You shut the door behind you
As soon as the elevator doors close, like Franzie's smile fades and they like glower at Soma.
I never meant for this to happen. I thought I could just leave.
There's no such thing as leaving once you are kindred, unfortunately.
There's dying.
I thought about that, but I don't think that would do anyone any good.
It's been a while, Soma. Aside
it
from
has.
your activities, what else have you been up to?
Not improving your wardrobe, that's for sure. Are those plaid pants? Plaid pants?
The
Look-
80s, have you heard of it?
Yes, they're over.
So are the 1940s.
Oh. Style is timeless, darling.
Everybody, okay. Just let's get back into topic as to what we are going to do next, okay?
Right.
We have to approach this before the big ball.
Oh.
That's
Soma, where are they?
So
Where are they? Are they all in their own individual homes? Are they all in one place?
They're in my
Where are they?
they're in my apartment. We can go there.
you
All
have
right.
you have the you have the humans, you have your friends at your haven.
Where else would they be? They have nowhere to go.
well, at least they're all in one place now.
If you
Thanks,
lay
Mayor.
a finger on them,
No, nobody is laying a finger on anybody. As I glance towards Franzi. No
Aw.
touching. We are
No.
going to just. We are going to make sure they keep their mouth shut. And then we're
Fine.
moving them.
All right.
yeah,
Where are we moving them to?
that's a good question.
RJ arrives in front of you. The company, it's a van this time. Now it needs to fit all of you rather than snugly putting you all in the back seat and one person in the front seat. As you are driven to Soma's apartment.
While we're on the way, I give a quick call to Luz, who I assume is still awake at the time.
Yes.
All right. And then I ask her, good evening, Luz.
Good evening, Goyo. Was not expecting a call from you today. What's up?
I just have a question. Do your powers, can they affect people's memories?
I turn around to face like I turn to Goyo. It's like what when I hear this like
How? I haven't tried, but do you want me to come over? Is there something you need? And then suddenly you hear in the background gunfire. Pow, pow, pow. Sorry.
Is that coming on your end?
Yep, that's my end.
All right. Well,
And you hear a snarling noise. Pow, pow, pow. More gunfire. And then squelching noises. And yeah, I got these new Bluetooth earphones. They're great. Free hands.
well, it sounds like you're a little busy tonight. How about I call you tomorrow night? Does that work for you?
That works. Thank you. You hear her screaming, and then you hear that squelching noise again, and splattering, and more snarling, monstrous noises in the background. Okay, I'll expect your call tomorrow.
Thank you.
Well,
Do not
I'll,
don't fuck with their minds. I look at Goya. I was like, don't do that, please.
As far as I can tell, their minds are already way beyond fucked. All right.
how about this? How about a compromise? I will mesmerize them to make sure that if and only if somebody asks them about you feeding on them, they will say no.
No, they'll do it
Be
from their own
reasonable,
volition.
Soma.
Your trust in your human friends is very, very high. It's very concerning.
On the
Almost.
scale of
It's almost cute.
as far as mind control goes, this is very limited. Like the scope of it, we're not controlling everything they do. This is just for a specific instance that may not even come up.
Besides, if Enrique gets to them first, the level of mind control and whatever mind fuckery that he's gonna do to them, you don't want that.
Enrique will break their minds. Or what's left of
And
it.
possibly their
anyway.
bodies.
It'll just be another
This is
drug pusher, drug dealer, or drug user
know you
that's on the
have-
streets. And
What we can do,
can be a smear on the ground, that's for sure.
we can move them as far away from Metro Manila as possible. But they have to be able to live. They have to be able to live their lives. Because I cannot. Oh God. I just can't let anyone hurt them.
we won't
Where
hurt them,
outside of
but
I have no idea, honestly.
just
I can't lose anyone else. Okay? I can't.
I gave you my word
all
that
right.
they will not get hurt, but we have to move them. I'm pretty sure I have a safe house somewhere, but. Or I can ask one of my suitors if they have a summer house somewhere that we can
Oh.
borrow for a few months until we find a better
The crime
solution.
boss?
They'll be able. They'll.
He is quite generous.
They'll find a way to pay rent anyway. So
Have you considered getting them rehab?
are you kidding? The rehab in this country?
You said you wanted them to live their lives.
Trust me, they'd be worse off if they went to rehab. They'd be. It's a night. Just no rehab. No rehab.
I hear the rehab in Canada is a lot
Okay.
better.
Canada.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
I know somebody in Vancouver. Maybe I can call him and see if we can move Soma's friends over there.
Well, there's an idea.
Yeah.
With my
that could-
resources, it should be easy enough to do.
That could work.
Let's just hope that we get there first.
Let's just hope that Enrique doesn't get there before
At
we
all.
do.
Finally arrive at Soma's building. Can you describe what it looks like to us, Soma?
It looks pretty run down. It's like I don't know what you would expect, like a place with very cheap rent, and you probably see like a bunch of rats crawling in the background. It's very near like a sewer drainage, and somewhere a Toreador would hate to be. Basically.
I was just thinking that Franzi should be suffering the penalties of her clan bane right about now.
I'm not
And I
sorry.
thought
Live like this.
I thought my haven was a dump.
I thought
It's
Goya's
home.
haven was a dump, but
Thought
this
you
is
were a Bruja, not a Nosferatu.
Yeah, well,
You
at the
hear
moment,
RJ actually spit take in the front of the car.
well, at the moment, you do kind of look like a Nosferatu. I'm sorry to say, Soma.
I mean, it's not that bad. I
Have
mean,
you looked into a mirror lately? Do you even own a mirror right now?
would I be able to look into a mirror? Wait, is that a thing? That's a thing, right?
Yes, you
Okay.
would. You're
Yes,
not.
Okay,
you
okay,
would.
okay. So it's okay, okay.
Only
just,
one
just making
specific
sure.
kind of.
Okay,
Oh.
okay. No, I don't feel the need to keep up appearances. Anyways, it's not like I'm going anywhere. And this ball you're talking about, trust me when I say that I would probably rather be somewhere else.
You
Oh,
should be.
Soma.
You should be somewhere else.
Franzi!
Francie,
No.
do you want to stay in the car? I think you'd rather stay in the car.
Perhaps I would.
Do you want to stay in the car? I think that would be a great idea.
Just call me if you need me. I will make minimal content with this dump.
I'm already out of the door
Hmm.
and waiting for Soma to lead the way. And, well, I'm kind of glaring at the mud on the floor and lifting my boots and looking at it like, okay. Let's hope that is not human waste.
How are you guys with stairs? Because the elevator stopped working about a couple of weeks ago.
My place doesn't have an elevator either.
Hmm.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, Goya, you must feel at home.
Only a little. It's only just a little downgrade from my place. But
Soma, are you sure you don't want to live with me? I mean,
This
I
is
have more
home.
than.
Besides, this reminds me of who I was anyway. I don't want to forget that. And then I start walking up.
I'll just be following behind you as closely as possible because there are rats.
And then about 10 floors up, by the way.
Cool.
So we're gonna take a while walking up.
Yes, well, tell me about your friends.
Well, I met them in Boblashon like a couple of years ago, and they were actually pretty fun to hang out with. I mean, imagine the first people I could actually connect to in a long time, and it's
Ouch.
wild. Well, the first humans I could connect to in a long time.
Thank you.
Come on. And they've been staying with me for a while. At least until Victorious. At least until Ori finds a new place to live.
Ori?
Yeah, that's his name. It's short for Victoria.
Well.
He's
Wow.
he's just trying to break through through his art. I think you might appreciate what he's done to the walls and my
I'm
place.
sure that he's done something unique with the walls.
Are they all starving artists?
Just him.
Do
It's
they
him.
work in Starbucks?
No. He actually works in Eastwood, like one of those
The
What do you call
graffiti
those?
artists?
No, he's not. Well, he's an aspiring graffiti artist. He does. It's. He has a day job. Well,
Hmm.
yeah,
Interesting.
At least he's not unemployed.
he's not.
That's good.
He's staying with his girlfriend, fiance. I don't know what to call them.
Can call
And-
them anything, really.
Well, I
I don't
like
think you'd
to call
mind.
them friends.
Mm.
But yeah, pretty much. I've known these guys for a couple of years, so I'm I I don't really talk much about the coterie life.
But do they know
Do they
about
know
you?
Do they
that I
know
am a vampire?
a kindred?
Mhm.
We
Yeah.
don't use the term vampire. That's a very insulting slur. I keep telling you that, Soma. It's how many times have I told you? 100,000 times?
I'm sorry. It's been a like the last. I just recently watched The Lost Boys, so I'm just.
You have to
That's the
forgive
thing.
him. I mean, the last time he had an interaction with another kindred is probably
10 years ago,
hmm, there you go.
or
Mm,
maybe more. Honestly, time is a blur. I don't remember how long it's been.
it has been a
Especially when you
while,
don't die.
Soma.
Anyway, I guess we reached the 10th floor at that
Mhm.
point.
You do.
So I walk to the end of the hall. I grab my keys and I open the door. And you see like a couple of bean bags lying around. On the wall, there's like an actually intricately spray painted mural of a dragon.
Oh,
Of
that looks
a,
nice.
I told you.
Hmm.
And
And
Victoria comes up to you. Oh, Soma. He's scratching and he's shaking a little. Did you bring some? Oh, who are these people?
These
Did they
are
bring some?
no, these are just it's hard to explain, but
It's so
all right.
cold.
Hi, I
And
am
then
Soma's cousin.
yeah, she's my cousin.
Cousin, you look nothing alike.
Well, it's a long story. It's kind of like step cousin twice removed. I don't even know how that kind of thing works.
you know Filipino families.
We
Yeah.
have a big family.
So you're all cousins here?
Not
Uh,
really. Not exactly. I'm not
I'm
related
their
to.
bodyguard.
Yes, he is the bodyguard.
yeah,
Um,
just
Just,
can
just
you can
ignore
you
him.
I turn to Victoria and Gorio and Goyo and I like, can you guys just give me like a couple minutes with them? I just need
Alright.
to tell them what's going on.
you have the
I
stuff? I'll give you more
go
blood
and
if
look
you have
for
the
a.
stuff.
Oh gosh.
Here's all right. Here's the thing, man. I can't give you any more stuff. Like I got in some deep shit, man.
What?
Like yeah, I can't contact my previous yeah, it's complicated. Yeah, I mean, you know how it goes. Um with all like we have walking targets. We're walking targets basically at this point. So I think it would be best to lay low for a while, find some other place to stay.
That would be
Um
please roll a manipulation plus persuasion.
okay. Persuade. Okay. 1 second.
While that's happening, while he's having that conversation, I go out to the biggest window that I can find, and then I try to use my auspex to sense the unseen. If there's anything out there, anyone watching us.
Uh, you don't from where you are. You don't see anything. At least none that's out of the ordinary for Metro Manila. Metro Manila is chock full of weird and strange spiritual things, otherworldly things, but nothing out of the ordinary, nothing seemingly stalking you at the moment.
Yeah, they're both like it was a fail.
Can
Like
I try and chime in as he's saying that?
Sure, go ahead.
Like, it's a really nice place. I mean, think of it as a vacation.
Did you guys know that there's a duende haunting the apartment across the street?
Yeah.
uh, it's not and basically I tell Ori, look, you're gonna have to get you're gonna have to get I'm gonna miss you guys, but it's not
Oh,
It's not rehab. It's not rehab.
Okay,
I
that's a sure
promise that.
success for Victoria.
I mean,
It's like
it's a fun place. Think of it as a vacation.
It's definitely not rehab. Okay.
So
come on. I'll get better. I'll get better if you give me one more. Please. I just need one more hit. Before you send me off, please.
Soma.
Man, I thought you were high functioning. Okay. Here's the deal.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. I'm aware. Here's what we can do. All right. What we can do is I'm letting you into my room. Okay? I'm letting you into my room. Now, and then I just like hastily scroll down something on a piece of paper, and then I hand him. This is the combination. You're going to find whatever you need for the next couple of years in the safe. Just, we have, like, I'm in deep shit. You could potentially be in some deep shit, so we really have to stop talking for a while. But I'm gonna miss you, though.
I'm gonna miss you too, buddy. So do I get to bring my girlfriend with me?
Of course you do. Of course you do.
Okay. Wait, you're not coming with me?
I can't. I have to stay here and fix up a lot of messes that I made. It's just something to do with family. You know how it
Yeah,
is.
Family issues. I chime in from the back. Uh,
You
It's-
have a
I-
family? I thought they were. You never
I've-
mentioned this.
Yeah, I never mentioned it, but I wanted to stay away. And I thought I could make a new one, but and I have found a family in you. But
just gonna like turn around and move to where
Well, while you're
Victoria's
telling me that,
standing.
he says he's already going into your room to get the stash.
figures. I turn around and I say, "Well, problem solved, I guess."
Good.
Uh,
he's-
I know this is hard, but it is necessary to keep them safe, Soma.
as long as they're safe, as long as nobody else can touch them.
Good. I say as I try to fix his collar. We might need to buy you some new clothes.
Yeah, whatever. They're gonna get ripped up anyway. You know that for sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
uh,
How come you never offered to buy me new clothes?
I just look at Goyo in disgust, like, me offer you? Is that a joke? Wait, are you serious? Are you really serious?
Well,
Well, I'm auditioning for comedy night at the ball.
Well, if you'd like, then I could give you some clothes
That's all right.
as a
Oh my goodness.
peace
I'm actually not
offering.
poor. That's all right. But thank you for the offer.
Oh, this is like the worst.
I go into my room and then I
he's
see.
already smoking up. He's already
We-
hitting. and
Do you
he's just-
seriously have to do it here? Everybody's gonna friggin' smell it.
Sorry.
At least let me turn on the exhaust fan. And we have to move you now. The sooner the better. So I guess
Oh,
just
okay.
Yeah.
Let's pick up my girlfriend, my fiance. I keep forgetting I proposed.
Goyo?
this is why I love the both of you.
Goyo,
Yes. Yes.
you have to burn this place down once we leave.
Are you serious? At least
They'll find evidence of your drug use over here.
We got to make sure
We
that they
don't, we
just
don't have to
find-
actually burn the place down, right? We can. It's an apartment complex. There are other people living
Just
here.
the room. Just the
Just
room.
your unit.
Just your unit.
Mhm.
Can't leave
Gotta
any
make it
evidences.
look like an accident.
Let me just get a few things.
Pick up everything you need. Bring it down to RJ.
And then I just get like this guitar, and then I'm like, okay, this is all I need. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Do you not have any other clothes? Oh, okay. Okay, put that in a note that we'll have to buy you clothes once we get to the new place.
As long as
Um,
as long as you don't make me look like a hippie, we're square. All right.
I'm messaging like Francie, like, can you make like custom clothing for Soma? Like
Yes.
a whole wardrobe? But
Yes.
he said no hippie stuff.
Sure.
all right. If we're gonna be using fire, the two of you might want to get out. Less damage, the better.
Hmm. Last time I left you with the evidence, you.
Well, at least on the plus side, this time we're actually trying to make a mess.
Okay. Alright. You have a fair point. Soma, please
Besides-
herd your friends towards the vehicle. Please.
You guys go on ahead.
Yeah. I just need to say goodbye for a few moments.
We can tell them the dragon burned this place down. Your friends, I mean. They're high. They'll get it.
This is why I don't like dealing with humans.
Do I have to fake my death again? Okay.
Again.
Well, that's how I said goodbye to people back in the 80s, so.
I mean, we do have to erase all of your identity right now. Soma is not supposed to be alive or even exist.
I had a different name when I was before Undeath, so I mean Unlife rather. So I'll be it's fine. I like this name anyway.
Alright.
I like my name.
We'll just
But
erase the fact that you existed and that you were connected to these people. Hopefully, erase their drug use or any offenses they have and change their names as well. And Riki's roots reach deep down into the corruption of Metro Manila after all.
yeah, I'm not surprised. Why are we in league with this person anyway? Like,
Oh, believe me, if it were up to us, we wouldn't be in league with him either. But it's the Baroness's
He's got a
decision.
lot of influences and hold
Oh,
within
you're-
Metro Manila.
just because it's a rule doesn't mean that it's right. Anyway, let's get my friends. Let's get my friends in the car.
Of course.
So I just like quickly text Ori's girlfriend, and then I tell him like, hey dude, has she replied yet? And
To
I
Ori?
guess, yeah, I tell Ori, has she replied yet? Like I ask him, has she replied yet?
Yeah. It's been a while for her too, so she needs some of it. So she's coming, but she'll say yes.
She's coming here.
All right,
No. I mean, getting ready. I'm sorry.
Okay.
all right, all right.
You two go ahead. I'll try to make this work.
Goyo.
See what-
Goyo, no mistakes.
I will do my best. I promise.
Alright. I'm just like grabbing Soma and his friend. Like, let's go, let's move, let's go. Come on, Soma.
All right.
Come on.
And then I leave the apartment. I throw the keys back inside.
Uh, What, you're leaving me with your friend? Okay, I'm grabbing his friend by the arm, like, hey, let's go.
No, I mean, I throw the keys like back inside, like behind my shoulder as I leave the apartment with you guys. I'm guessing Goyo is still inside there.
Mm.
So
Okay.
yeah, like, yeah.
When you
Goyo,
get to the car, you see Franzi like sketching up wardrobe designs for Soma.
set fire to the apartment. I'd like Goyo to roll intelligence plus investigation to figure out how he does that.
Oh, Goyo, please don't fail this. I have so much expectations in you. I trust you so much after our hate-filled years together. This is the first time I'm trusting him with something.
Well, there
That
you go.
is 6 successes. Goyo sees the painting materials, spray paints, lacquers, thinners, stuff like that, and gathers the scent of cigarette and drug smoke in the apartment, and figures this is a perfect place for an accident to happen. Using his know-how, he sets it up in such a way that the ashtray, one of the ashtrays, is close to the paint pile of paint materials, and he tries to locate as much of the drug paraphernalia as he can just to get it out of there. And then he lights a match and, knowing that the fire is going to spread rather quickly, sprints out of the apartment as fast as he can. From where he is, he sees the fire is already building up rather quickly. It's burning hot. Things are curling up. And just from the overwhelming success in his role, understands he needs to call the fire department now, so that by the time they get here, the apartment, and just this apartment, will be burned. Evidence gone.
Before I make my way down, I do a unseen passage, an obfuscate,
Sure.
so that there will be no witnesses. Just
Okay.
Wonder what's going on. Goyo is taking a while.
just for my rouse check. All right.
Know that.
As you channel your powers, you do gain a bit of the hunger. You all think to look up 10 feet. Victoria in particular says, "Where is Goya?" Looks up and sees smoke coming out of the apartment. And just as the smoke
he's
comes
gotten
out of
out
the,
of there.
the window, Goya opens the door, still unseen, protected by his powers, and it surprises all of you.
Oh, Goyo,
And
you're
he's
here.
in.
I should leave.
Did you
We should
call the
leave.
fire department?
Yes, I did.
I'm actually impressed. That's not bad. I know a few people who could use your services, but let's just not go. Let's not go
Soma.
there right now.
We can
Soma.
we can talk business after all this is done.
We have
Okay.
more pressing matters right now. We have to move.
Right now, you see, you hear Ori in the back go, "Oh, you got the good stuff." And he's just in a haze, leaning back on the chair. Oh, she's gonna love this. As you drive off,
I'm just giving a look at Francie, like,
Franzi, the penalty still applies while Ori is in the room.
Franzi is like focusing on her sketchbook, drawing like jackets and pants and
Oh, Soma, where to next?
Yes. We. Oh crap! I was about to ask him where his girlfriend is.
Uh,
All right, I look at my phone. Do I get a reply?
yeah, you do get
Okay.
a reply. She's asking what's up. She doesn't know what's going on.
And then I tell her like, I just say I fucked up. Um, have to lay low for a while. I've got Ori with me right now. Bringing you guys somewhere safe tonight. And I have the good stuff. Smiley face.
And
Just
she
these two. Hmm? It's just these.
could you say that again, Goya?
It's just these two, right, Soma?
Yeah, just these two.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
Goyo, you were muted.
My bad.
Okay.
I'm wondering if I can call my patron from the underworld.
You can. You can go ahead and call them now.
Actually, no, I'm gonna call Luciel, who is the watchman in my
Okay.
party, in my apartment
Okay.
mansion.
Penthouse.
Oh please, it's too big to be a penthouse.
Miss
Lucy,
Victoria, is everything okay?
everything is fine, but I may need to ask a favor.
Uh, anything? What is it?
Can you contact your boss for me and ask if he has a safe house for two people? Only two, right? Soma?
Just these two.
Yeah, just these two.
Okay.
And
Just for two
yeah,
people?
they're kind of a package deal. So
Mm,
I I think I know that he does, but I'll ask him definitely. I'll get back to you once I find out. Um,
thank you.
should I be? Should I know anything in particular about these two people? Are
Hmm.
you one of them? Are you?
Oh, no, 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 no. These are friends of mine. They're currently under substance use, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
So we may need to move them before the authorities. Of course, you know what I mean. Has to be discreet.
I understand. Uh, I will get back to you as soon as as I make that call. And please have a good evening.
Thank you. Then I just hang up. Safe house has been secured. We just need to grab the other person.
anyway, so the other person should be somewhere in Mandaluyong, like like their own apartment. So I don't want to say their name. I've already said too much now at this point.
RJ, can you get Selma? Can you give us the exact address so RJ can go there?
I'll just I'll just I'll just put it on the I'll put it on the map, and and then I assume that he's using like a GPS app or something like that, right?
Yep, he is.
Yeah, I just dial it in, and then I just press go to destination. All right, you know where to go. I tell RJ. Just follow
Okay.
the directions.
RJ.
It's lucky you know someone with contacts, Soma. With friends in high places.
Privilege is a prison.
Oh, please don't be so melodramatic. It's what we need to survive after all. We can't just go about being or moving around with no connections. That makes us vulnerable to people, not really people, to slimes like Enrique.
Francie knows he thinks prison privilege is a prison. That's why they said it.
I sneer at them. I sneer at Franzi. I sneer at them. And then I just like don't listen anymore at this point.
Mm.
Except to like I look back like just to check up on how Ori's doing. If he's just chilling back there.
He's just eyes rolled back on his head, and he's just not making any noise, just gripping on the armrests, enjoying it. You
Man.
do you drive in silence until you get there?
I actually asked Victoria if we could secure some art supplies for Ori because he's gonna need to have something to do while he's there. Like Victoria, like yeah, can we at least like get him something to do? Like if
Of course, we've got plenty of materials at hand. That should be
I
easy
live
enough
in the
to
area.
get it. And, well, we can always grab art supplies. What else do they need? Clothing, of course.
Maybe Franzi could spare an easel or two. As an artist yourself.
I could spare a couple sketchbooks, um, color pencils, erasers, the like.
you know though, Francie, I turn to them and I say, I think you would be rather impressed with what Ori can do. Never mind our differences. I know you have an eye for that kind of thing.
Well, I'll see then. And I tear Ori out a page from my um, sketchbook and hand them a pencil.
Uh, what does Ori do? Like he's probably vegged out right now.
Uh, Ori actually surprisingly takes it, and he looks for something in a vehicle to draw on that's hard, and he finds an old magazine,
Hmm.
and he just starts sketching. And you don't know what it looks like at first. It seems like he's sketching in random lines across the sheet, and it takes a while. But then you notice that the random lines are starting to take shape.
Oh,
This is where this is magic. And then I just like
And
smile and lean back.
you notice that he's actually sketching Franzi. And it's a beautiful drawing. It's like chaos made into art. And the shades, the lines, they're just so perfect. Random almost, but perfect. Like it reminds you of picking up a bundle of sticks and throwing it onto the ground and finding it has created this beautiful image.
Friend does have an eye for art.
He is a fantastic artist, and he signs it in the little
And quite a
corner
hand. Thank you.
and gives it to Franzi.
He's
Thank
more
you.
yeah. Oh, sorry. You go ahead.
He says, "Thank you." Oh,
He's definitely more than what he takes. And that's and in that
Is-
regard sort of reminds me that I can be more too.
you can always
you
be
are.
more, Soma. You could be anything you want to be, but not this. Not you right now. As I said, as I'm trying to fix his hair,
Ugh, I like it that
Whatever
way.
else.
Don't
just
please just
We
like-
are still
And then I
family.
mess it up again.
Soma, please. Trying to put order to things.
That's much better. Sometimes Sometimes order is what keeps things fucked up. If you catch my drift. I don't really
You're
think
not
I can
wrong.
explain it right now. I think we should be close. Looking at the map, yeah, I think we should be close.
You see her on the curb already waiting with her
Yeah.
bags, with their bags in tow, and she says, "What's going on?" And
It's
as
like
she
I roll.
climbs into the
Yeah.
vehicle, who are these people?
Oh, they're just some cousins. Hello, my dear. How are you? And then yeah, I look back, and
Oh, he started without me.
there's plenty to go around. Don't worry, you guys will
All
be
right.
fine.
All right, I'll do it later.
Yeah, like uh,
Nope.
just you can trip sit for him for a while before we get
Just
to where
get
we need to go.
in, please.
She crawls in and she puts her stuff in the back first, and then she crawls into the vehicle. And
Yeah.
Victoria receives a call from Lucia.
Hello?
Safe house is secured. I'll just send you the location via link, and someone will pick up the two persons of interest, and then the problem will be solved. How do you want them treated? Are they like close to you, or
Are they guests or prisoners? Is that what they're
that's the
asking?
question? Yes. Are they guests or
They're
prisoners?
guests.
Okay.
They better be.
Treat them well, Lucille.
I will do.
Good.
She hangs up, sends
Goyo?
you the location, and you give it to RJ, who starts driving you there.
Would it be more secure to stop by my apartment and pick up some art supplies, or to have it sent after
Just
by
have
courier?
them
Well,
sent. Oh,
Yeah.
no, you can have it sent towards Lucille, and he'll make sure to bring it to them. We can't have Enrique tailing us or finding out,
Yes. Yes. Later then.
because once he finds out, we're gonna have two, unfortunately, very, very dead smear on the floor.
Can't
If
have
we're
that.
lucky.
If we're lucky.
Sorry, Soma. I'm just saying. If Enrique gets his hands on them, dead might be the best thing for them.
Mm.
It is a long drive to the location. It is almost at the outskirts of Metro Manila, in fact. Near northeast, near a highway that'll take them to Antipolo, which is outside the Metro Manila proper. One Ori's fiance is already itching, like she's seeing drugs, and she wants a hit of that, but she's trying to resist it.
Um, I'll handle this. And I tell her, babe, just hold on for a few minutes longer.
Okay. It's been a while.
No
Wait,
worries. This
we
is the
still
good
need-
stuff. It's the
do we
good
still
stuff.
need to give you blood for this? Did you bring the needles?
It's on the house.
Okay. Wait, so we don't have to give you blood anymore?
You don't have to give me blood anymore.
Where are we going?
You're going somewhere safe, somewhere nobody's gonna find you. You guys will be able to do your art, achieve what you want to do.
Think of it as a vacation, an artist retreat. if you will.
It's not rehab.
It's not.
It's definitely not rehab. I mean, you can bring the stuff with you. For all I care. Just be sure to follow the rules. If there are any rules in that specific safe house, we really need to lay low for a while. I'll keep
Okay.
tabs on you guys. And if you don't hear from me for a while, I promise you I'll be fine. Swear to God, this is the. Ugh. I'm pretty sure you understand what's happening. I'm just really in some deep shit right now, and I can't let you
I get
guys. Yeah.
It's okay. You always take care of us. This is Ori speaking from behind his high. It's still slurred and slow, and he's like, "You always take care of us. We trust you."
We take care of each other. I'm gonna ignore that sneer, Victoria.
Soma, you know I care for you, but trust with people like your friends are not exactly something concrete.
Well, we don't have to talk about this now.
Of course.
So you have to understand, it's hard to gain Victoria's trust, no matter who you are. Trust.
It's hard to gain trust in general. That's why I try to make it a point to take care of the trust that that I still have in people. And then I reach back and then I hold Ori's and Angela's hand. That's her name, but I don't say this aloud. Um, I hold both their hands like tightly, like warm and love and sort of loving in a loving way, and I just like because it's probably gonna be the last time I'm able to see them for a while, if ever.
You finally arrive.
I,
It
gr-
is
I
a
yeah.
remote location. Almost looks like wilderness, to be honest. You're on a particularly dark place, surrounded by tall trees. Like this is an offshoot of an offshoot of an offshoot of the main roads.
We're out in the province now.
Almost, just at
Mm.
the border. And you see the flash of lights. Another vehicle has been parked here for a while now. And that signals, you assume at least, that signals that the exchange must be made. The exchange.
And then I tell Ori and Angela, I love you. I love you both.
I love you too. I
And
love
then
you.
yeah,
And
and
they
and then
hug you.
yeah, I give them both like a kiss, and send them off
On the mouth or on the cheek?
on the mouth, of course.
Okay, I see. Do you mind if I escort them to the next vehicle?
Yeah, I can't be seen with them.
I
Make sure you're unseen, Goyo.
of course. And then I use unseen passage again to quietly stalk them from behind.
Okay.
Can I also use sense the unseen at the same time? Make sure there are no stragglers of the supernatural sort.
Stragglers of the supernatural sort are rich in locations such as these, and
But none that will follow them. I mean,
none that will follow.
all right.
From what you see, they're just curiously watching from the jungle, from the wilderness,
Good.
but not in a threatening manner. They do sense, however, the presence of several kindred here, meaning you,
Okay.
and it sort of upsets the balance of the local area.
I think.
Finally, the van slides open, and they are welcomed into the vehicle. It flashes. It slides at you again. You can't see who the driver is. And then they start driving away.
Can I look at the driver before the door closes? Um see if I know them or if they seem
You can, you can look at their face,
okay.
though you don't know them. But at
Okay.
least the face is in your memory if ever anything comes up.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
You walk back to the vehicle.
Yes.
How is Soma throughout all this goodbye?
This is like the worst breakup ever. So I'm just
Soma.
I don't say that aloud, but like I'm just quiet and
I'm going-
Probably
I
pick
think
up on
everyone,
this.
yeah, you would pick up on this. This would be insight and
Inside and
wits.
I'm not sure if I can pick up anything.
Even with this, oh, okay. Goya understands that this is a rough moment, and from the kiss, he's been thinking about whether this group of people, Soma included, is actually a polyamorous throuple of some sort. And based on affected how affected Soma seems to be, even though he's trying to stifle it, it's most likely your deduction is absolutely correct, and he is being torn from his lovers, and this in turn evokes something in you as someone who loves as well.
They're humans.
Soma, you will take 2 stains
okay. Jeez.
from
Oh
I
my.
pick up on it.
yeah.
I say,
So the only person
Soma,
who
what's
hasn't picked it up is me?
Yeah. You
Oh,
the,
that's
you're
interesting.
They're just humans.
Soma, when's the last time you've had a meal? Let's get you some blood.
As long as they're willing.
I put my
How
hand on his
about bagged
shoulder.
blood? Do you drink bagged blood?
The only thing I drink.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, let's
just
take them to your place. Where you get your
Your
supply.
crypt.
Well, some will probably feel right at home then.
Oh dear.
I put my hand on Soma's shoulder and say, "You want to talk about it, buddy?"
I don't think I need to.
All right. And I just
And I say thank you. Thank you though.
Well,
This fucking sucks.
Victoria receives a message. You will need to make further from her bodyguard that she will need to make further arrangements to get them to travel. But these can be done another day. They can stay in the safe house for a while.
So what I will do is, Soma, I will have your friends go to Canada and Vancouver. I've got connection there with an individual, a kindred named Victor Davenport. He'll make sure that they are properly assisted.
Don't you guys have more than one name? Or do you all have to share?
Clearly, it was a common convention in the 1800s.
It was the name that. Are you insulting me right now, Franzi?
No.
Really? I can't control my name. It's
As
the
long as
only
they're
thing,
safe.
It's the only thing that was left to
Okay.
me as a human, aside from this
Sure.
stupid pendant.
Sure. You can go ahead and send Victorio off to Victoria.
It's
Ugh,
it's Vittorio,
Franzi.
by the way.
Vittorio. Oh, well,
Vittorio.
I just
He
think it's
loses a C.
amusing. I just think it's
Yeah.
amusing.
Franzi.
so it's the Italian Vittorio.
There's like Vito Corleone or something.
Well, that was an
Okay.
entertaining.
Anyway.
You are Soma is you're all brought back to
I
the
can see
office
why
of the
it's so
Baroness,
popular.
Franzi.
where Victoria's vehicle is. And as you head to the Baroness's office, you notice that there's already someone trying to fix her desk while she's typing on it. Like just trying to prop it up a little bit. And she's typing away, and she looks at all of you. Is it handled?
I'll tell her everything.
And the problem is gone?
Problem is gone. There's
The problem is
it's been dealt with.
undetectable at this point.
They'll be out of the country before we know it.
Mm.
We just
Don't
need to
worry
make
about
the
it,
arrangements.
Mother. You've
Thank you.
gotten the help of your competent children.
Thank you. Really. And Soma, I apologize for my angered outbursts tonight. Deeply. And
You-
I
you don't-
hate that these were the circumstances through which we must see each other again. I have missed you.
And then I clench my fist like the Arthur meme, but I just let it go like slowly. I think I should be the one who should apologize. I'm sorry for putting the coterie in danger. I'm sorry for letting Enrique have leverage.
Oh, let me deal with Enrique. I can handle him.
Why are we still making deals with him, Mother? He's the reason so many people are suffering. He's pretty much the reason why I became kindred myself.
He's not wrong. He has a point.
If any of you ever lead in the same way that I do one day, you will understand that you will have to make concessions. As a bruja myself, I hate that I have to adhere to any sort of system. But my hands are tied with Enrique. He controls a lot.
One day,
Think of it this way, all right? The Baroness controls everything that is visible, and the one who is currently dealing with all the dirty deeds that is or the jobs that needs to be done in Metro Manila is handled by Enrique. So as
Occasionally
much
by
as
us.
we're just cleaning up messes, masquerade breaches that everybody keeps on breaking for some reason.
I'm sorry.
Again, no, it's not your fault. Well, it is your fault, but we are also to blame. We have broken the masquerade.
It's something every kindred goes through. I've
Well,
had a
but
few
not
myself.
but not this
Don't worry about
often.
it.
But not this often, Baroness.
No, not this often. It is a little close to call at the moment, and it's troubling. But I hope I'll see all of you tomorrow at the ball.
Oh,
You,
yes,
Soma.
Mother, please let me give you something to wear.
Do I seriously have to go?
I will need a date, of course. And I was hoping that you would accompany me as my escort. Soma.
I just.
Don't let your cousin down.
All right. All right.
Thank you.
I'll do it. I can play ball.
Of course
Wait.
you can.
I'm sure it will be more
Of
fun
course
than you
you
think it
can.
is.
Fun has a
And-
different
Please.
meaning here, Mother.
And Franzi, just this once. Okay,
Oh, yes.
I'll
make
let
it
you
nice.
do me up.
I'll make it something you like.
Can it not be a dress?
It doesn't have to be a dress.
I can wear a dress.
Soma.
I can let you wear a dress.
Yeah, you can wear a dress if you want.
Okay.
We can meet before the ball starts, and I'll give you your outfit.
I already have the outfit from, of course, made by Franzi. It's just waiting to be used.
Okay.
If you're escorting Victoria, we can meet at her apartment.
That makes sense. Yeah. Just
mean-
whatever.
Also, you need a place to stay, if I remember correctly. You want to stay with
Yeah.
Victoria?
I have offered.
Or with
I've
me?
got a lot of rooms that is unused.
Have the
Well,
resources.
I don't wanna hassle anyone anymore.
You're not hassling.
Where would you stay otherwise?
Soma, please. There is another kindred there staying at the moment. It's a thin blood named Helen. You won't be another hassle. At
You might even
least.
get along.
Fine. Fine. I guess I can stay there. I'm sorry, Mother. I'm gonna have to decline.
Okay,
If
I understand. You see, there's a little bit of disappointment that she doesn't try to hide, but understands that there is a decade worth of unpacking to do.
yeah.
Sire issues.
Okay. You go your separate ways, and I think it's time to take a break before the ball.
Hold on. Before we all go to sleep. I have a question about my premonitions. Can I focus on someone who I don't know?
Someone who you don't know, you can try.
Okay. I will try before going off to sleep. I try to use a premonition to see the La Sombra.
Okay.
Do I have to roll for anything?
No. You get it's the vision.
Okay.
When you activate your powers, you are brought into the realm of your dream. The dream you had before all this began. The long hallway. And you run through it. And you see the shadows sprinting after you, darkening all around you. And there's no place for you to run but towards the sun. And you see at the end of the hallway in the sun is Baroness Tala holding out your hand. She screams at you, but you inaudibly, trying to get you to hold on to it, to catch it. And you leap, and the vision ends. You don't know whether you caught her hand or you didn't.
And we're back.
And Victoria, Franzi, Soma, and the Baroness are together. Even Helen is there, all getting dressed to the nines.
Your tie is askew. Let me, Soma.
No, I like it this way.
Oh,
Come on.
The Baroness just laughs at this exchange, while she herself is being handled by Franzi at the moment. What are you doing? And can you tell me what the outfit looks like?
It's leather pants and like a black shirt which hangs a little loose, and sort of a corset belt, bit of a, and there's a jacket over it that's short, so it is like above her waist, and high collar.
She looks. Can you tell me about the colors? Well, is there a specific color theme?
Well, what color I think she'd like. If it's black, it's black.
She also likes a little bit of green, so I imagine there's a bit of green trim in there somewhere.
It would be,
like,
some green trim.
like Disney villain green.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I might give her
Soma,
a
let me
jabot or a
fix your
tie.
Just
Fine. And then I just like, what if we just do away with it all together?
no, you have to. Come on, just one night.
The tie works. How he's doing it. It's messy,
Goyo
but
also
it's an
arrives
aesthetic.
since the Baroness called him and decided you should all go together.
Yeah,
He looks
I
out of
have-
place in his traditional barong, but it looks surprisingly good on him as well.
Who?
Wow.
On who?
On
When-
Goyo.
You actually look like a person.
Looks sharp.
Nicest thing I'll probably get out of Victoria's mouth.
I gave Soma an outfit I thought he'd like. I tried to keep it in line with his general style, just a bit more something for a party.
Did you seriously have to put flowers on this, though? Ugh, typical
I don't like the
Toreador.
flowers. These are the most Bruja flower print I could find.
Sorry,
I'll take
before
Notice
I
they
show
are
up,
trying to be nicer, like they
Yeah.
having picked up on your apparent heartbreak.
before I show up, on my way there, I gave Luz that call that I said I'd give her.
Yeah.
I tell her that the whole thing with the memory seems to have been with people's memory seems to have been dealt with for now, but I have a bad feeling about tonight, about where I'm gonna be, that something might go wrong. We can't have you there because then it's gonna be full of people like me. But if you could be in the area, just in case something goes wrong, in case shit hits the fan, we might need someone of your talents.
All right, I'll do that. Oh, before I forget, I'd like everyone to roll a rouse check upon their awakening.
Right. Okay.
I'm a bit thirsty.
Wait, let me
Ooh.
just.
I am very thirsty. But I drink a bag before I leave.
How do I
Ooh, the hunger stirs in all of you.
rouse
Mm.
check? How do I do that? Ugh.
Just the 1d10.
All of
Just
you.
1d10.
Wow.
Fine. Go
Oh
through.
god.
Wow. It is a
Wow.
hungry night. It must be the nerves. It must be the nerves. Uh, do I look good? You see, the Baroness looks actually quite beautiful with all done up. And she's like trying to move her way through the pants by just stretching a little bit. Oh, I'm not used to wearing pants this tight. Oh,
Be careful not to rip it.
oh, it can rip.
Yes, Baroness, it can rip.
Yes.
Oh,
Just
That's never been. Can we put like
be
baby powder in
Um.
these pants or something?
sure,
Because
sure.
it's
Just
it's sticking to my skin.
I'll deal with that. Just you could stretch around a little in them, you know, to break them in. But don't actually
Okay.
break them. That's a
Yeah.
figure of speech.
So gentle stretching. Okay, okay.
Mm.
You see her actually do put her leg up on the wall and in the splits and just start stretching in them. You're surprised to find that she's incredibly flexible.
You're not gonna be fighting in that outfit, Baroness. You'll be fine.
You tell her that. Well, let's expect some rips here and there, just in case.
When she says there's not gonna be fighting, I'm like, I uncomfortably look at my phone.
Do I notice this?
Wits
check
and
the
awareness.
I
You
checked
check
the knife that I've like strapped under my jacket.
Oh, do you have another one of those? Can I have one? She, like, that's cool. It's like,
Oh yeah, I brought my
Oh.
gun. I brought my handgun.
okay.
And
And Victoria does not notice.
I brought myself. Only need this fist.
Yeah.
I'll need to head back to my apartment to get another one of these. But you can have this one.
I'm.
Okay.
And then I just like
Oh no.
bring
You
a
can
baseball
wear
bat
that.
out.
Okay.
I just bring a baseball bat out, like
Soma, really? A baseball bat?
just in case, you know.
Everybody's concealing their weapons and you're bringing a baseball bat into the ball.
Hey, baseball is a beloved kindred sport.
Thanks, mother.
Why don't you bring your guitar? At least
No.
that isn't so conspicuous.
Mm.
What do you expect me to play? Show tunes? Ugh. And then I just walk away.
It's gonna be a lot of chaos tonight, and I'm trying to.
If it makes you all
RJ
feel better, I can leave this in the car.
No, we can just say it's Bruja aesthetic or something.
Part of the outfit, you know?
Part of the outfit. Just
I guess.
no trouble.
Wait,
Again, I repeat, no trouble.
can't we
This
give you like
ball has to go smoothly tonight.
Of course.
would you accept a cane? Like big one with a round head. That'll be less conspicuous.
I don't limp.
No,
I can't
It can be
justify that.
part of the outfit.
it is.
I mean, humans wear glasses all the time, even if they don't need them.
Yeah, I don't need these glasses. They're just here for aesthetic.
Yeah.
And then I just like put the baseball bat aside one day. And then I give
RJ is waiting outside as you step into the van. This year's ball will be held in the Escolar building. in Makati. It's one of the tallest buildings in Makati.
We're on
It's not the
Enrique's
first
turf.
time you've been at the top of the Escolar building. This is not the first time the ball has been held here. But arrangements have been made, and it's one of the safest and most secure places in Makati at the moment. Security is tight all around. Anyone with a blood bonded human has turned them into some kind of guard watching over the area of some sort.
Oh my
The
gosh.
drive is relatively smooth. All the strings have been pulled to reduce the traffic tonight. And oh my, you haven't had this smooth a drive in Metro Manila in years. It's like there's a Manny Pacquiao fight going on. You're surprised.
These
Finally, you
are our
reach-
strings that are being pulled, right? Not
Yeah.
some other. Okay.
Yeah, your strings. The Baroness strings.
All right.
You get to the building, you park underground, and you enter the elevator together.
I'm holding onto like Soma's arm. Like
Yeah.
just hey,
Have
come
your
on.
fun tonight. No work tonight, okay? This is what the Baroness says. No work.
This feels
It's
like
all-
work.
Yeah. No
It's just
trouble at
one
all.
night. It's just one night.
Hmm,
Fun. Look at you all.
I hate people.
You know, I can't tell
I
at
gotta
this point
s-
if Soma is a kindred or a ghoul with the look on his face.
I'm trying to fix his hair again. Like
Just saying, would a ghoul dress up like this? Well,
You told him to.
hmm.
damn it.
The elevator doors open, and there are already people there. Your Baroness objected to being fashionably late, but here you are now, fashionably late, entering, and everyone's. It's that familiar noise of "Hey, oh, you're here, nandito ka na." It's like.
As I walk in, I'm gonna activate.
And they're
awe.
surprised, Soma. And once you activate awe, they're like, oh my god, that dress looks amazing. You get those compliments.
Thank you. I was dressed by Franzi themselves.
And when Victoria motions to me, I also turn on all.
Oh. Right on, right. The timing must be perfect. And when you turn on awe, it's like, oh my god, on point. These outfits all the time, always. You just get the attention, and people, and Goya's sire finds them. Oh, look at you! And
I'm
smacks
gonna,
him
like-
on.
Like move away from the happy sire and childer, and like move Soma away. Like let's kind of like stay away from there for a bit.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll just
I
be by
move
the
away.
wall.
No, you're not gonna be by the wall. You're gonna be escorting me.
Fine.
And you see past the crowd, Enrique Escolar, just finally seeing the Baroness. Like, yes, the Baroness is here. Now we can start with the program. Like, Baroness! He walks through the crowd,
Jeez.
which parts before him. His outfit is strange to you. Honestly, a little strange. It's like he's wearing a suit, but the shirt on the inside seems to be Hawaiian themed. And he's wearing a purple tie to go with it. So it's like he tried to experiment. He tried something.
Can we call him Mr.
Is he
Graves?
trying to trigger me?
And yeah, and he has his hair slicked so firmly back. It looks like skin that's been drawn in with marker. Like it's so full of product, and it's like, and it does not. He does not look nice. He looks out of place and weird here. In a place where everyone dresses their own way, you have like brujas dressing in semi-formal goth punk in one corner, and
My people.
and gangrels surprisingly looking sexy in their barongs with no undershirt, and the Malkavians, they remind you of a chaotic but perfectness. Everyone looks great tonight, except Enrique Escolar, who just looks weird.
When is he not?
I didn't know that you were part Malkavian.
What?
Nothing. You look very unique.
He sees at the clearly, very clearly, but thinly veiled insult. And he's like, thank you.
Perhaps that favor you should have called in was regarding this, whatever it is. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make fun.
I should think you would feel indebted to someone who just got you out of trouble.
I'm just making fun. You know me, as per usual.
He
Yes,
doesn't mean it.
brujas are a handful. Okay, let's get to the program now.
I look for refreshments.
Okay, which is they pulled out all the stops, at least Enrique did, since he's on the organizing committee this year. There's like different blood types, and there's even like a
For
specialized,
my preference.
yep, and a gelatinized blood shot of humans that have been fed nothing but oranges and caviar for a week.
Wow.
This is disgusting.
You taste it, and it is certainly an acquired taste. Like you see some going, when asked about the food.
Do we have any?
But
Yeah. Is there any blood from like willing participants at least?
the server goes, "Oh, these are all blood bank blood." So
Is there
Alright.
any for recently heartbroken?
oh, I'm sorry, miss. We don't have that right now.
The shame Soma doesn't have any
Maybe-
blood.
Maybe you can like smell it and tell.
Is
Yeah,
any
there
of
are-
the ghouls around recently?
Oh,
heartbroken?
Victoria, ask Soma if you can drink some of his.
What? He's recently heartbroken?
Yeah, you didn't notice?
Oh, honey.
No.
With those
Oh, honey.
humans?
Can we just like not talk about it right now, please?
You're probably not
Um,
there when I'm saying this.
Oh, but okay.
You're with your mother.
Right.
Your sire,
Right.
who's like, she's whispering to you. I hate parties like this. You can smile and wave. Smile and wave. I really hate parties. I hate balls.
I try my best to smile. Like I just do like
I don't really think Francie really drinking from another kindred is a bit
Well-
distasteful.
You know, I bet he'll only all he'd care about is whether you asked, and he let you.
Okay, I'm just gonna, as
It's
someone with an
like-
iron gullet, I'm just gonna drink
It's up to you.
until I
You
sate
can have.
one hunger.
I'm going
Okay.
to approach Soma like, "Hi, Soma. Can we talk? I need a favor."
Sure.
And then I just like pull him away from the Baroness's side, just for a second.
All right, I'm
Um,
listening.
I am a bit thirsty,
And
and you know how my preferences are a bit specific.
uh, yeah, okay. All right. You know what? Fine. Fine. It just I don't have anything to lose anyway. Go ahead. And then I just like extend the like my arm.
Just move away, like somewhere private. Not in the party. Is there like a little closet somewhere?
You know,
Yeah,
I don't see you
could
that
easily
way.
Find one.
Just say.
No, not that, but other people, like other kindred. It's not very sightly to see.
All right. All right. And then I just like try to look for somewhere like a back room or something.
I turn to Franzi and I'm like, of all the people that we'd expect to be looking for a closet at a party, I did not expect those two.
Oh.
This is 216 candles for my tastes.
Oh shit, I suddenly remembered. I'll get blood bonded if I drink from him.
Yeah, I don't see you that way. So
Is it? It's just one.
No. You need 3 consecutive
Okay.
nights
okay.
of doing it. You need
Yeah.
3 consecutive nights of doing it. It's not automatic.
I'm gonna take a sip from him then.
And you're not hungry enough for it to cause a frenzy. So you take a few sips, enough to lower your hunger by 1, and which is not enough to make Soma dizzy. And if ever there's a lot of blood at this party, but
I'll just-
you do.
yeah.
Has Victoria ever tasted kindred blood before?
Probably, yes.
The all too familiar taste of kindred blood rushes into your senses, and it's, oh god, it's delicious. It's more delicious than human blood. But you exercise enough control. Stop before it becomes too much, and to politely close the wounds before as you finish. And
Well, you for that.
there is a slight but familiar, a very slight flush to your cheeks now, after having eaten a little bit.
thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much.
You're welcome. I guess. Oh god. I should probably. This is kind of awkward. It's been a while since
Yeah.
I've seen you, and yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave the closet or whatever.
Yeah.
Once they leave the closet, I'm like a few steps away. I'm like, that was way more than 7 minutes.
Franzi's just like.
Goyo!
And then I just like lightly punch Goyo in the arms, like eat my shorts. Ass.
I have some. I'm having some sanguine blood, and I pass Soma some also.
You notice that in the background, the program has begun, and it's just Enrique, who is apparently in charge of this particular part of the program. Just there's a slide presentation, and he's just spouting some statistics and some. Nobody's paying attention. Everyone knew it was a good year, despite everything that happened. It was a good year. No serious masquerade breaches and stuff like that. No budding problems. Nobody's paying attention to Enrique right now, and he's a little impatient about it, but he has to do this job.
Mr.
And-
Grapes. I say we call him Mr. Grapes. That tie really looks.
It's funny because the Hawaiian shirt is all orange and yellows, and then
Oh my
there's
God.
the purple. So it's
He
really weird.
Oh
It
my
really
goodness.
looks like he was dressed by a Malkavian. Goyo, did you have a hand on that?
I mean, I will not. If I would have had a hand in making him look that bad, then I will gladly own up to it.
And the Baroness whispers, "He does look bad, doesn't he?" No, what the hell was he thinking?
Hmm,
Hmm.
trying something new. Not really very Ventrue-like.
I mean, he could have worn his regular ass suit. It's like, I don't get it. You do
I'm-
notice that the Baroness is getting a lot of compliments on her outfit as well. It's like nobody has ever seen her this formally dressed, at least. She dresses okay, mostly for comfort, but it's a lot of sweats and loose jeans. Nothing shapely as this. And she's beautiful. She looks nice, and it's not outside of her style to dress this way. And she just whispers to Franzi, "Thank you for this. This has been great. I should
You're
wear
most
more of
welcome.
your stuff." And
You
she says,
should. I'll give you some.
"But please, more comfortable than these pants."
All right.
And I can't believe you gave me a thong.
It's the only thing that won't line
Ugh.
under the pants.
Mom, too much information, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. And
Glad you haven't seen your sire in leather.
That's
yeah,
just-
your sire does have a penchant
Yeah,
for
it's just
leather, doesn't she? And
It's
she's
just-
wearing an entire. It's all leather. Goyo's sire, who's off celebrating with the other Malkavians, wearing entirely leather.
They look good. They look good.
She's getting compliments from the Brujas in the group, who are also wearing a lot of leather. And
And I couldn't
amazing.
wear leather because
You should have specified if you wanted to wear leather.
you make a fair point.
Mm.
finally, the Baroness, who hasn't been paying attention to the slide presentation that Enrique's giving, and
There's a
finally, I
slide
give you
presentation.
back to your Baroness. And she's like, "Oh, whoa, it's me!" And she like rushes to the stage, and the crowd's like clapping, just like. For this, however, we did well this year. You see, she's a little awkward with public speaking. We did well this year, didn't we?
Mhm.
And I'm so glad to see all of you here. He looks particularly at her children, and finally at Soma. I'm so glad you're here. And it has been challenging, but it has been good. And I hope things continue to go well even despite everything that's happened. I feel as though we are up for a challenging year ahead, but nothing we can't handle. That's all I'll say for tonight. Next I'll introduce you to our musical guest, Blood Bank. You've never heard of this band before. Suddenly, some kindred are rushing to the stage. One inhumanly fast gangrel is rushing to set up a drum set at great speed, while a Malkavian saxophonist has entered the stage as well, and a Bruja bassist. And the Bruja bassist hands the Baroness a guitar.
What is going on?
I don't know, but it seems
then she-
interesting.
Riffs on the guitar in a way that you've never seen. And then suddenly slams, and it's a punk song. It's her band, and she's performing, and it's surprisingly really good, even with the weird saxophonist in the corner who's improvising.
This is ska.
And she starts singing, and it's pleasant.
I never
She's
thought I would
having
like
fun.
ska.
She's having fun up there. You've never seen her like this. And nobody here has seen her like this ever. And she's just... The brujas are headbanging. The gangrels are going wild in the crowd.
I guess you got it from somewhere.
calls
Huh,
out.
Soma?
I was a musician long before she was my sire, but yes, I guess so.
And you all find yourself tapping to the beat. It's a good song. It's got the typical Bruja vibe, raging against the machine and whatnot, just fighting the power, stuff like that.
With a saxophone.
And she finishes with a
That's your
flourish.
sire. Shh.
And she finishes with a flourish.
Wow,
And crowd cheers. Even you cheer. It's amazing.
I do.
You've never seen her this... You haven't seen her this happy in a long time. And this was a surprise she seems to have been working on for a while. She's surprisingly tired looking in a way that you've never seen before. And she looks at you all one by one in the eyes. And you're just looking up at her from the front of the crowd where you are. On one of the tables in front because, you know, guests of honor and whatnot. When blood splatters your eyes,
What?
you hear the echo of a gunshot in the distance. And you wipe it from your face and you look up. You can't see it because her outfit is black. But it starts to pour over the front of her, out of her chest.
No. And then I go up on stage and I'm like,
What is going on?
And
Stand up.
what's happening? What's
her
happening?
eyes still locked on you. And her pupils just loosen. And she falls.
And I catch her.
I jump up to catch her.
I'm looking around.
Um,
It smells like Escolar.
from where she was standing, I try to look around and find.
This is one of the tallest buildings in Makati. There are few unmatched. But she falls and she's unconscious.
I
Unconscious.
look in the opposite
torpor.
direction from where it looks like the shot came. Like
Somebody
It's
help.
not from this room.
I'm sprinting in the direction. If I can make out like where the entry wound came from, I'm gonna try to run in that direction.
I also try to investigate like where
I'd like Goya to roll investigation for this.
just investigate.
Investigation and intelligence.
I'm just trying to calm down the crowd. Everybody stay on their seats.
Panic has arisen. Some have dropped to the ground with their hands on their head. And you see Enrique Escolar in the corner. He screams, "No!" And it surprises you. He runs at the same time as you to try and catch her before she falls. Soma gets there first, but he seems to be just as distressed as anyone here. And
Happening. What's happening?
you feel her fading a little bit. Like there's some consciousness in there, but it in and out of it.
Would I know how to
blood.
like help her?
You get a closer look at the wound on her chest. It's big. She has a hole in her body about this big.
Can I
from
use
a high
my?
caliber bullet.
I can use my trauma care skill, specialty rather, and
You
it's
can
under,
do that.
Yeah.
Give her
Try
some
and-
blood.
And
Lick it closed.
you notice that it came from her back, which is now covering your hands in blood as well, and went all the way through.
Oh, so there's an exit wound.
The exit wound is to the front.
Shit.
I when I figure this out, I immediately text Luz.
You receive a message right as she gets it. I heard a gunshot. High caliber rifle, she says.
Can you follow where it came from?
I'm gonna.
Trying.
All right. Let me know as soon as you have any update. I'll follow you.
Gonna roll for.
I gently.
What do
Oh,
I
am I
roll
holding?
for?
Am I the one holding?
What can you roll for?
Awareness?
From here, you can try to roll awareness, but the unfortunate truth of firing a sniper rifle in an urban zone is that the sound bounces. You wouldn't be able to tell which building it was from until an investigation was conducted or an
If there
autopsy.
is a hole in a window or a wall from
Not
behind
here.
her,
You're on the roof.
we're on the roof. Well, I look in the direction that the gunshot came from, based on where it went through her back.
There is a group of buildings from which it could have come. You can provide this information to someone, to the relevant person. I think Goyo is your best bet. How is Victoria feeling about all of this?
I'm trying to calm everybody down in this party. So I will tell them like take cover, everybody calm down, but do not leave this building.
Enrique grabs you by the shoulder. You find them. I'll handle this. You find out who did this, and I'll handle this. I'll handle the crowd here.
I kind of shake off his hand like, and how do I know that you're not the one who did this?
You think I'm a fucking idiot? She is our best defense against an upcoming war. You think I'd risk that?
How can we help her?
I tell Goyo
You can give
what
her.
I know.
You can try to provide some blood.
I get some that from like
From the refreshments
the
table.
serving table that's full of like the little jellies, and I just grab a bunch and hand them to Soma.
I'm trying to keep her. Okay.
I'm yelling at Goyo like, tell me where the building is because I'm already running out towards the elevators.
I'm right behind you. I have connections tailing. Come on.
Alright, then I'm not taking the elevator, I'm using the stairs. Jumping from one flight to the other.
Yeah. Francie, come on. What do you know? What have you figured out?
It came vague, and Francie points vaguely that direction.
All right. Come on.
You sure we shouldn't leave someone here?
the
I'll stay here.
Tremors have already approached and are working
Soma's
their
there.
blood magics and
Soma's there. It's okay.
All right, I'll go with you guys.
I try to like feed. I try to feed. Like just pour some of the blood in Mother's mouth.
She's not responding. It's just dripping across her face. She's not drinking it.
I try to
Right
wake her
now.
up. Like,
But the Tremors are ready. They're trying to get it into her bloodstream directly, just to seal the wound. And as you run swiftly downstairs, RJ waits for you. And you head in the direction of the buildings. You wonder
Drive
if you can get
faster.
You wonder if you can get there in time. But I think this is where we should end.
why?
You can't just kill off the Baroness and then expect. Well, she's not dead
She's
yet.
not dead yet.
Oh
She's
my
not dead
God.
yet.
Well, let's knock on wood for that one. Let's knock on the wood.
Yeah, I'm knocking on wood.
No.
Oops, sorry,
Oh.
I knocked out my webcam there for a little bit.
Oh my
But
goodness.
I'm so sorry I had to do that to you, but I've had that planned for weeks.
And it had to be like as soon as I get here. Oh my goodness.
It had to be the Baron.
Well, it had to be your mother.
Yeah, it had to
Oh,
be
really?
everyone's mother figure.
Oh my god, can you not?
goodness. Oh my
Aren't
goodness.
you excited about the next session?
Can't
Yeah.
come quickly enough.
Okay,
Gonna
I'd like
be
to
throwing people off buildings.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to thank everyone who came out to watch us tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a
This
bit
has
late
been-
for everybody in the Western area.
Yeah, this
Thank you.
is episode 4 of Midnights in Metro Manila. This has been brought to you by the Dragon Forge and the Overlord. I am Danger Garland as the storyteller, and the rest of the cast, please introduce yourselves again.
Yeah, tell them about
Uh,
your stuff that you're working on as well if you want.
I'm Francis Velasquez, as played by Dandy. You can find me on social media at Drawn by Dandy. I make art and jewelry.
I'm Goyo. It's played by Matt Gador. You can follow me on all social media with that username MATTGADOR, Matt Gador.
I am Raf de los Reyes playing Soma. You can follow me on raf.mp3. I'm a musician, but I have some music coming out soon, but nothing too particular in detail. So just stay tuned. You can follow me on social media.
And of course, I am Marina, playing Victoria. I am the Overlord. Of course, you guys know me. I'm on Twitter and everywhere else. The Overlord. You have to say the Uwu before the Overlord thing. Anyway, I would like to announce that we will have a new chronicle every Wednesdays at 11 a.m. GMT plus 8. It's gonna be named Call of the Abyss. We're gonna have Steve from Vancouver by Night, Bully from Table Got, and then there's Shiver from Table of Horrors, and we've got Louis as our storyteller. So that's gonna be happening next week. So if you guys would like to watch, we're there. But yeah, that's all. You guys know me from other games. If you would like to see, I always guest in other games like Vancouver by Night, playing as me as Victoria in the future.
After the season.
After the season.
So how does she get to Canada? That's the question.
Victor David Ford. I swear the joke is.
Anyway, good night, everyone. Hope you guys
Good night,
had
everybody.
fun.
Bye. Thanks again for watching.